Hello everyone, I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my personal top 5 Yankee moments of the year. Doing kind of like a best of 2021 thing, but more Yankee related and something that's more personal to me. So, there are definitely like some things that should objectively be in a top 5 Yankee moments. But some of this is also personal opinion, whether it be random personal attachment to players on the team or things of that sort. This is my personal top 5. I want you guys to say your top 5. I'm really excited to see what you guys have to say for your top 5s. Everyone has their different reasons for having their top 5 or their different reasons for being really excited about a different moment for the Yankee season. And I think that's a great way to spread some more positive talk about the Yankees when usually most of the talk is rather negative. So with that being said, I'm Ryan Garcia from Fireside Yankees, but you already knew that. You can follow me at Ryan Garcia ESM, at Fireside Yankees on Twitter. Follow our account. And check out EmpireSportsMedia.com for all your New York sports content. And without further ado, let's get into this top 5.
That one's in deep to left field.
And Schultz cashes in.
Got him. Oh, what a play.
Stanton forward again.
Here comes Wade. Here's the throw. He's safe.
Could this be a top 5 video without me mentioning Andrew Heaney? It really can't, especially if we're talking about from my personal experiences. And the Yankees had a very successful Heaney Dog bump day as Andrew Heaney gave 7 innings of 1-run ball against the Boston Red Sox en route to sweeping the Red Sox that day. And it was a phenomenal outing. He was lights out. He gave up a home run in the first inning, but after that, the Red Sox couldn't do anything against him. The Yankees came out strong in the first few innings, slowed down offensively towards the end, but Heaney gave the Yankees what they needed and way more than what they expected, and it was a successful Heaney Dog bump day in the Bronx, something that I'll certainly remember for a very long time. With number 5 out of the way, though, let's get to number 4. First off, shout out to the Wisega gang, and secondly, shout out to the Wisega, because this was a phenomenal performance, and I think this really was the pinnacle of Wisega, and it really showed that he is not only just a good reliever, he is a special reliever, because he had a special outing. He put himself in trouble, and then got out of it without giving up any runs, giving up a line drive out, and then striking out the next 2 batters, going straight at Hunter Renfroe for that final strikeout, and getting what was a very important, very satisfactory win for the New York Yankees. I remember specifically going nuts after that strikeout because I thought the Yankees were blowing that game. But Jonathan Wisega proved he's not just another Aroldis Chapman where he's kind of shaky on the mound or an inconsistent reliever like Green when he's overused. He showed he is the best reliever in the Yankee bullpen, no doubt about it. And that's why it's my number 4 on this list. Now let's get started with our top 3 because, oh man, do we have some special moments here. Against a very good Paul Sewald, Joey Gallo hits his first home run, hitting it just over that right field wall, that short porch, with a towering shot that just squeaks by, putting the Yankees up by 2, a lead they would not relinquish as they go on to beat the Seattle Mariners in this game. The crowd reaction, Michael K's call, it's just perfect, and I think this absolutely was a top 5 moment. And as someone who really believed in Joey Gallo, and still does believe in him, and wanted him, I think that it's a really big moment as a narrative pusher for him, and on top of that, just a fun moment. I mean, you hear the crowd, you hear Michael K, it's such a good moment, and it's one of those moments that, you're really glad you got to see this team play the way they did in August, because they were really fun to watch when they were playing that well. But with that being said, though, let's get to the top 2. Coming in at number 2 is Garrett Cole's shutout performance against the Houston Astros. Now, again, this just missed out on the top spot. I think that it's very clear that it's better than the Joey Gallo home run because of the context of the situation. Garrett Cole was coming into this start, getting doubted a lot because of the spider tack situation and some struggles with getting strikeouts after that. And he came and he struck out 12 guys in a stadium that Houston hits very well in, against the lineup in the Houston Astros that not only was the best in baseball, but also did not strike out a lot and did not chase a lot. So Garrett Cole came in there and dominated them. And the Yankee bullpen was depleted because Wisega hit the IL, Chad Green was getting overused, and Chapman was in a really tough stretch. that Angel series where he gave up the Jared Walsh home run, it was the series, it was like a week ago from that moment. And quite frankly, that was just a nightmare Angel series, which also featured another very iconic thing I did, apparently.
Out with a 21 ERA! A 21 ERA! 21!
Not my proudest moment, but back to the topic at hand, Garrett Cole shutout, not my inherent hatred for Brooks Kriske, who's gone. Garrett Cole was phenomenal that outing. He proved that he is a top 2 pitcher in baseball with or without spider tack. He went on a great run after that until he got hurt with his hamstring against the Toronto Blue Jays, and then he struggled after that, notably in the wild card game where he got a lot of flack, which I understand why. If you're not healthy enough to be on the mound and pitch like Garrett Cole, you shouldn't be on the mound. So that's but that's a different discussion for a different day. Let's focus on the positive stuff and talk about what was a great outing for Garrett Cole, and an outing that really showed me that, you know, I have no doubts that he's going to continue to be an elite pitcher without spider tack. So with that being said, though, let's talk about the number 1 spot, because I think this is pretty obviously the best moment from the season. And so without further ado, let's talk about it. At number 1, it's that Red Sox-Yankees series, but not just the fact that the Yankees swept the Red Sox. It is Judge and Stanton going off, absolutely crushing the Red Sox in big-time moments, giving them back-breaking blows, and single-handedly, well, I guess double-handedly, delivering the Yankees a sweep of the Boston Red Sox, a sweep that absolutely was the reason why they made it to the playoffs. And while, yes, it did not take advantage of a chance to beat the Red Sox in that wildcard game, you need the opportunity to at least make the playoffs in order to have a World Series run. And so Judge and Stanton, to no fault of their own, the Yankees didn't win that wildcard game, but Judge and Stanton proved, yeah, big-time moments, wherever you want them to do, whenever you want them to do it, they are going to show up. These are big-time players, and I am so grateful that these two guys are on our team. And it was silly that people thought these guys weren't good players. It's silly that people thought that, you know, these guys couldn't handle the big moment. No, these guys can handle the big moment. These are some big-time players, and these are some special offensive talents. And that's why this is my number 1 spot, because these two guys took so much crap from so many fans for so long. And it was a lot of undeserved crap. And these guys showed up and showed out. And now I want to hear what people have to say, because people have no reason to doubt these two guys. These are the 2 elite hitters in the New York area, on the New York Yankees. These are the 2 best hitters. These are 2 top 10 hitters in this sport. So, with that being said, before I end today's video, I wanted to let you guys know how grateful I am for you guys. As 2021 comes to a close, I look back and I realize that taking over this channel in September, and fast forward 3-4 months, and this is where we are now, we've gained over 200 subscribers. You know, I'm having so much fun doing this. I feel like as a content creator, I've gotten better. I feel like as a baseball fan, I've become a lot better. And quite frankly, this wouldn't be possible without you guys. And I know that's the corny thing to say, you know, I'm nothing without you guys. And while, yes, I still am Ryan Garcia, I'm still a person. I'm still going to go to school and get my education. And whether I'm the host of Fireside Yankees or not, that's not going to change. But as I'm the host of Fireside Yankees, this is the job I love the most. This is the best this is the best time I've had doing any work. And while obviously I'm young, and so, you know, I haven't had a bunch of experience in the work field, I can tell you, compared to schoolwork, this is definitely the best. And talking about the Yankees, being able to share my ideas about the Yankees, interact with all of you guys, it's been great. And I love you guys so much, and I'm so appreciative that you guys have supported me to this extent, and that you guys have given me what I have today. So with that being said, I want to extend my thanks to Empire Sports Media. I want to extend my thanks to all of you guys. And I want to extend my thanks to the New York Yankees, because as much as you guys pissed me off, you guys have been a part of my life for as long as I can remember. And so as we go on to 2022, and for the last time in 2021, I'm Ryan Garcia from Fireside Yankees. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ryan, out.